It started with an idea that came up in a survey in the year 2000, in which the people of the village asked for a meeting place. And out of that came a decision to share this building. So out of the business plan came what you see now, which was an attempt to make everything sustainable, to make the finance sustainable, to keep the church open, to make the space work, and to lower our carbon footprint.
We started the journey here about 10 years ago, and that came about as a result of the diocesan environmental policy, which we were made aware of. Our end aim was to try and become a more environmentally aware church, both within the church and outside in our everyday lives.
So stage one was water and sewage in, creating the space, and putting some kind of refreshment point under the balcony at the back. The building was full of damp and mould. The roof had been replaced in 1990 because of rot. In winter, the congregations went down to zero because if you came to church, it was below freezing in the building. So we ended up by converting the vestry because we needed services in the church for water and sewage disposal. We then had to take all the pews out of here, and we created this space with its underfloor heating, and we installed new heating systems to make it efficient to run. The practical steps we could take within the church included things like the cleaning materials we use, which are now all environmentally friendly. One of the first things we did was to go to low energy bulbs, as it was at the time. It was in the days before LED. We have specific recycling for things like scrap metal, which is taken away and basically sold to raise funds for the church. Also, we encourage people to use the environment as a theme throughout their intercessions. It's been great to see that that's actually continued without our nudging and encouragement.
So this is the hot water storage.
The heating system costs £70,000, and obviously people want to know with everything, well, what's the payback on that investment? And assuming we get the 20 hours a month usage and we make the margins we want, then it showed between 18 and 25 years, because you can see on the screen behind me how much energy we save. The long brown bars are the amount of heat that's going into the building each month, but the green bits are what we pay for, and all of that is a saving. We only pay for a third of all of our energy.
We now have screens which project all of the service, as well as the hymns and prayers. We also have tablets for those who find it awkward to look at the screens, so people who are partially sighted can use those as well. And that has led to a huge reduction in the amount of paper that we use and have to generate each week for the services.
A lot of the benefits are financial. We've got low energy lighting, we've got low energy heating, we've got a meeting space, but we've also got broadband, free broadband for the community. So people come here now and conduct their business and connect to the church internet. We've got an AV system, so the hard of hearing can be able to access it. This can be run as a conference centre. They can come and they can have training sessions. We have school children coming around for exhibitions. They can see film shows, and it's exceeded our wildest dreams.
It's been quite a lot of effort, but it's been on behalf of a lot of people. So I think one of the encouraging things is that we have had so much help and encouragement from the wider church, from the church leaders and from the congregation.
What we've managed to do is to hide all the changes, so all the infrastructure is buried beneath floors or in ducts or where you can't see it. All the plant and equipment is hidden in the ringing chamber.
Right, the process to apply for an Eco Church Award is very simple. Basically, you register online and you can fill in a self-assessment form. It's not onerous, and I think if you've got the culture, if you've got the mindset that you want to actually turn your church into one that actually does care for the environment and care for creation, the rest will follow.
There's absolutely no doubt, if you talk to the people that are here today, they will tell you the same story. There are lots of winners from this. The church benefits, the residents benefit, the community benefits, there is an energy and an attraction and an enjoyment of life, and those things are central, I think, to any church mission.
Being able to put through these ideas. It's taken a lot of work to get them off the ground, but once we have, they tend to take on a bit of a life of their own a lot of the time.
We've been visited by many people who are considering doing some or part of what we've done. I would say you should go for it. You've got to have a vision, and you've got to go for that vision. And if you've got the vision, and you've got enough people who believe in it, yeah, you'll do it.